Welcome to another video. This is SQ Hawk, and this video will be about violinists, rather a violinist adventure, because it truly was an adventure. So once again, this video will feature two different games. I still think most of my videos will just like cover a single game, but once again I do have a reason for covering two games in one video again, because these are two games that happen consecutively again, and they share an interesting common point, so I find them worth sharing. And that common point is that I am a violinist and I am not trusted, not at all. So for this first game, I am RV violinist. I am not fixed violinist. This is not Cupid or instigator setup. So of course I'm not going to be trusted, but you'll still see that I will really not be trusted, even though you could argue I should be. So we have a lot of information right off the bat, and 5 is proven village, good and village by 2 people, and there's a detective claim saying that 5 is different from 1. So I guess we kind of have eyes on 1, and 1 claims jailer. So 1 trusting 5, who is good by 2 RIRs, says they will kill 8. So yeah, I think that's what we have. There's also another detective claim saying that 10 equals 5. Which is interesting. 5 has been the center of a lot of checking, let's say. But we do end up voting 8, so yeah, so we don't waste the vote, which makes sense. And 1 who revealed jailer can jail kill someone else, or can just not jail kill because they revealed. And if there are protection in game, if there is protection in game, sorry, they will probably get protected because they are the one person to protect for sure, since like they are jailer, and all the other information roles are not proven at all. So yep, I did my violinist claim. Not much more I can do here. I don't know if I've sent a single other message. 1 was kind of a free vote, and yeah, I checked 2 here, and they mourn 8, which is big info, meaning 8 is Wolf, right? So 8 could have been tricked, for example, if they were HH, because 8 is kind of proven to be evil here, because even though no information is proven, there's still enough evidence pointing to 8 being bad, right? Because mainly because they gave fake information, okay? Because 5 was proven. So whether 8 was HH or not, they are here considered world trickster by the violinist, which I wasn't sure of. And I think I said that I'm not sure of the interaction with the world trickster. Yeah, I haven't said it, but I think I'll say it at some point. Anyway, I'm under big suspicion for some reason, even though I just said that 2 was Wolf and they say I'm HH. I don't know why, really. I don't know why 2 has crazy cred like that, right? That's very surprising. It's just an RAR claim like many others. But it's okay getting voted because it reveals me as violinist, and then 2 can get outed, which is bad still, because yeah, that's the prince killing a wolf, so that's good. Oh yes, I get protected. Okay, I have a lot to say here. Yes, so I get protected, so they don't get information that I'm violinist, and so they don't know 2 is a wolf. Also, I wanted to say the situation is bad, since Well, since my since no wolf has died because H could have been HH, and finally, yeah, the priest manages to water a wolf, so I guess our situation is a bit better. Anyway, I was saved by the garden werewolf, so I'm under big suspicion. I check 16, and 16 mourns 7, meaning 16 is seen as village. Yep. Exactly. And they still call me fake. Honestly, I got saved by a garden werewolf, which honestly, being village still does make sense, but honestly, it kind of shows me as wolf anyway. I'm getting pushed by almost everybody. I'm not only getting pushed by wolves, so I'm in a very bad situation, but I can still give information, even though they seem to not care about my information. Yeah, what's really bad is that I'm getting pushed by a lot of people, a lot of village people. So for the wolves, it's like it's the greatest opportunity, right? And as you will see, we'll end up doing an interesting vote because I'm not going to get voted, and we're going to vote 6 because I don't think it's more about information or that anything. I mean, 16 said 6 is wolf, but it's mostly because 6 claimed jailer, which is a big slip up since 1 had claimed jailer quite a while ago, and 6 never jail killed 1, right? They never counter claimed or jail killed 1, so that doesn't make any sense. 6 is proven evil here, and that's it. So I guess I'll live to see another day, which is kind of crazy. Like I feel like I'm proven evil at this point, even though I'm still a violinist. And you know, I still play my role right. I read the chat at night, trying to find some information, because I will still give information. I don't care. So 3 mourns 1 who was jailer, right? Anyway, they were killed by wolves, so they are village. So 3 shows as village here. And then we have 2 very interesting, having checked, 12, having checked 2 and saying they are evil, which means that indeed I am violinist. So at this point I know that 12 is probably village and is with me on this one, which I had no idea before. So I kinda mock the garden werewolf because truly they saved a villager. But the bad thing is that unfortunately this was not necessarily bad play because I'm really not considered real still. If I was proven real, I guess you could call it a slip up on the walls, but truthfully I'm still under big suspicion. So 12 seems the only one. Seems to be the only one saying I like trusting me really. Anyway, I saw 3 village here, so that doesn't help a lot, and they are voting 12. So at this point, personally, I kind of know that 12 is just village, and this is a bad vote. But this is too late. We are done for. I also didn't follow things very close. I don't know who is a ritualist here, for example, but I think they are all voting 12 anyway. We're voting 15 with 5, so I guess 5 is village too. But we have some villagers who definitely voted for 12, right? Like 14 with priest. So 12 being aura, 15 has to be fake aura. I checked 2 again. I don't know why. Yeah, because at this point for me it's pretty. Yes, the game is a closed case, right? I think I didn't have any good check. Yeah, 5 was sheriff actually. Anyway, they were proven village. And we have 16 saying that I am not wolf. Again, a big shame because this is too late. Like 12 and 16 well, as information rolls, it's hard to play correctly, but truthfully, yeah, this is too late, I think, and this will not go well. I still, how do you say, banter? I don't know about the Guardian usage. 2 is defending by saying they are HH, but I checked them as Wolf. Yes, which I say in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm doing quite my best to comment. I feel like I'm not doing my like, this is not the best performance, but hey, I'll figure it out. It's also been quite a few days since I haven't posted a video, and actually this game was played quite a few days ago as well. So hey, I'm doing my best, and finally we vote 2. So I'm happy, I'm proud, really. And I kind of figured out that 2 is the Guardian Werewolf. In my head, that's what makes the most sense. And as we will see, they were the Guardian Werewolf. And guarding me, thank you for that, buddy. That was great. But honestly, it was a good play. And apparently, I am still under big suspicion, with 14 saying that I am HH, and 3 thinking I am last. 3 whom I checked village, which is bad, right? And I still check them village. So here we are left with 15 who is kind of a proven wolf, right? I killed 16, who I believe was the only RAR at this point. And yeah, in my opinion, 8 was Headhunter, so there is a Wolf Trickster in game, which plays a pretty big part because, well, that Wolf Trickster is now seen as Headhunter, right? But still, 3 was in village, so 3 cannot be the Wolf Trickster. So at this point, 15. Yeah, there's also the Sorcerer in game. So this is a pretty blurry game. Oh, I don't know about 13. 13 claims Ghost Lady. I don't really know about that. Yes, I say that I have plot armor, which is quite funny, because I truly do have plot armor. I survived a vote with the Guardian ability. Then the next day, the votes were redirected to someone. Then 12 proved me, but yeah, then again, I was still under big suspicion. Now 16 proved me. I guess I'm still under suspicion in a way, even though it's not clearly expressed in the chat. So yeah, this is day 6. These setups tend to last quite a while, which makes sense because there's only one, like there's not a big, there's not really rolls that can kill, because the marksman is quite a slow roll, and here it has died early. And yeah, the same goes for the jailer, so we only have the vote to get out of this game, so that takes a while. And now we have 1 werewolf left, so 8 really was HH, right? Because otherwise the game would have ended if there was 2 wolves in game. And sorry, no, it would be a wolf or an HH, so it wouldn't have ended. Anyway, I checked 3, not morning 16. Which says it all. 3 is Sorcerer. So yeah, 13 is Ritualist. I should have mentioned it earlier. I guess I haven't read a lot about it. And then it's the decisive moment. It's up to like this 1v1 between 3 and me, and we have to convince 14. Quite a tough decision they have to make. Which is why I say they should read everything, because I've talked quite a lot this game, and 3 has talked quite a lot also, but as a wolf, like they have pushed villagers, also wolves, but like when they were already proven, but they have pushed villagers like me, and like 12 also, I believe. So yeah, and there are also 2 and 3 who play together. like saying I'm fake when I said that 2 was not warning a villager. So I don't like these situations. I just want to trust whoever's village to play well, which is why I say I trust 14, and I'm not gonna push 3 too much, which is I actually end up doing a little. So yeah, there's this interaction where I said 2 mounts 8, and since 8 was in a structure, 2 was indeed wolf, so that works, right? Even though 8 was HH. And as you see, they have made the wrong decision, and I got voted this game. Very frustrating. Actually, Violinist is, I would say, a strong RV role, but well, in this setup, any information role is not trusted. So imagine being RV information, right? RV Violinist, there's nothing more sus than that. And I wasn't able to convince, because even though I was checked good by Aura, here the last wolf was Sosra, so yeah, quite an annoying game, sorry. I say I don't blame 14, but I'd still say I think they could have figured out that I wasn't the last one. But that's okay. It was a pretty unpleasant game for me because I just wasn't trusting the entire time. And unfortunately, that trend was going to continue, as you will see with the next game. Okay, hello. Welcome to the very next game. And obviously I'm Violinist again. This is still me, SQ Hawk, and I hope this time I will do a better job at commentating. These games date a little bit. They were played, I don't know, quite a few days ago, but as of recently I've played this game quite a lot, so that's why I'm kind of rediscovering. I'm sorry for that, I'll still do my best. And this time I am Violinist in a Violinist setup, which should make me a little bit less suspicious, right? We will see, it won't come that easy. So yeah, we have common players, which is why I say to 11, who was 14 last game, not to vote me this time. Because I'm still Violinist and I am still real, right? Anyway, let's take a look at the chat. We have several RARs. 12 says something weird, checking 6 and 7, and then saying 7 is red. And yeah, that's it. 7 is claimless as for now. Oh no, Vase claim Conjurer. And since nobody is gonna counterclaim the Conjurer, yeah, because it's a shadow game, so the Conjurer should not claim in the setup, which is why I say that 7 might be baiting the Conjurer to claim, so they can shadow the Conjurer. Truthfully, 7 is a good vote here. I really doubt they are Conjurer. And last but not least, I do have a Violinist counterclaim. Obviously, I do. We can see many people doubting to vote, which really means that they are wolf. Just by the vote pattern here, 7 is kind of proven wolf, right? Because they vote at the end when they know they will get voted anyway. So really, in this situation, taking a look at the votes is really helpful, which I don't think I have done, but truthfully, it means a lot. I do check 11 because they are Beast Hunter claim. And the cool thing about Violinist is that it doesn't matter if, like, it's not an Aura Seer. An Aura Seer would have seen unknown, probably, if, like, 11 is killer, for example, but Violinist can confirm 11 as real support Beast Hunter, which is quite useful, which is why I check a Beast Hunter claim, which most information roles wouldn't, right? I mean, detectives and gamblers would, honestly, but as an overseer, you don't, right? So that's one thing Violinist has that is better than overseer. So 16 claims 0 apprentice, saying they have 14 information, which is that 14 well checked 16 village. And 15, oh no, 15 is not 0 apprentice, they are just gambler, and they had the same information. So 11 is village by me, and the other violinist says that 1 is village, well, the other violinist being 8. Anyway, here we vote 7, who was protected by the Jelly Werewolf last day. So truthfully, since they didn't have a claim, they are just Jelly Werewolf. Yeah, straight up. So that's a free vote. And this night, I will once again take a look at the claims, read all of that, to make the best decision, considering who I should check. I checked 10, not more than 14, so I found an evil player. So the reason why I went to like the night tab is because the night tab tells you who the check will be with. Here it's obviously 14, which is the only player that died the day before, right? The night before. I was checked not werewolf by 15, giving me a bit of credibility as violinist. And the other violinist says that 13 mourns 14. So 10 is not village by me. So I have all the interests in pushing 10, getting 10 out, since here there's not much information actually. As you can see, 8 found somebody who mourned somebody, 12 who is a spirit claim found people blue, etc. So the only one like who is accused of being evil is 10 here. So yeah, also there's 5 claiming conjurer when one was conjurer early. So I vote 10, but I feel like I'm the only one on 10. We have a lot of people on other people miss like information not well spread, and here there might be only 3 worlds alive, but here I can feel the vote is not gonna go well. The village settles on 15, which I do vote, and actually the vote manages to go well, so that's great. That wasn't guaranteed, and I check 8, which is big because they are my counterclaim, but at this point in the game it's okay to check my CC. And they mourn, what is it? It's 16, I think. So 1, sorry. For that reason, 8 is proven violinist actually. So we have 2 violinists in this game. 2 being striped for some reason. And the interesting thing is that 8, the other violinist, also checked me, so we prove each other as real violinists. And that really makes me want to go 10 here, right? Because I'm proven by 8, and also 8 is proven by 12, because 12 said that 8 is blue. So we have a killer in this game who hasn't killed anybody this far, because 2 was obviously a scribe. And yeah, apparently 2 was jailers. A few villagers had the information. 4 says that 8 and I are coupled, which doesn't really hold up because we both claim the same thing, which is, I guess, can seem like a couple misplay, but we both played Violinist the right way, the whole way, right? And 10 is pushing like crazy, as you can see via insulting in the chat. To defend themselves, they insult. So yeah, exactly. They tell people to shut the hell up. They tell them they are stupid, etc., etc. And truthfully, I'm pretty sure this behavior is just not acceptable and is reportable, which is what I say in the chat. At this point, I'm a little bit mad. This game followed the other game, right? And yeah, I end up getting voted. And the funny thing is that I'm getting voted by 11 here. 11 which I had proved as village the last game, and who once again votes me and doesn't trust me. So that hurts. And also 10 was 3 on the last game. So the last game, the final trio was 3 and I versus 14, right? And here 3 is 10, and 14 has become 11. So 10 and 11 were again both against me as a violinist, an untrusted violinist. So this game is actually just the same thing as the last game, right? It's the same pattern, which I found really funny. Yeah, at this point I'm a little bit annoyed, I can't lie. That sucks, that just sucks. Yeah, 10, 11 voting me, just like they did last game as 3 and 14. So yeah, I guess you could call it a funny occurrence, the fact that it happened twice in a row, funny circumstances. But truthfully, at this point, I remember I was a bit pissed, I can't lie. So here we have, what do we have? We have a wolf. Yeah, we have a wolf on the RK alive. So this is obviously village loss. Yeah, we didn't have a good run as village. There was no protection, which sucks. Protection is strong, whatever you say, whatever you think, protection is just strong. And no protection hurts in these setups, as yeah, conjurer, bully, etc. Even 16 claiming Zero Apprentice, who you could feel was village, and they probably would have been protected. Here they couldn't have been. No protection sucks. And yeah, this was quickly an evil win with my Miss Lynch and all the circumstances, and that sucks really. 5 is indeed arsonist, and they let 5 win over 10, which I'm pretty happy with, since, not gonna lie, 10 had, in my opinion, really bad behavior, honestly reportable behavior, which I did report him for, you might have noticed. And yeah, 5 was apparently jailed, which is why they say they could have been more, and just won straight away, but couldn't. But in the end, 13 chooses to vote 10, and therefore 5 wins, which is why 5 votes 13, and because not to waste time, because it would 5 wins here because they can just tie douse, then tie the vote again and ignite. But obviously that takes quite a long time, and thank God, to save time, 13 accepts being voted. And yeah, so this game did feature 2 violinists, 8 and I. We both played pretty similarly, not checking each other as you shouldn't as violinist. But on the 3rd night, which was actually the 4th night really, we checked each other and confirmed each other, which is big, meaning basically at this point we knew we were both real, right? And yeah, we were also accused of couple, which doesn't make sense because we wouldn't have counterclaimed each other, right? And yeah, it's a game I disliked. Let's just read as that. It's 2 games I did not enjoy playing. 2 big losses. Skill points I don't look too much at, but still it's like minus 80 or maybe more, these two games combined. So yeah, not my proud performance, but it was an adventure, that's for sure. Even though not my most pleasant adventure, I still want to share it. I guess it's quite funny, although I don't like the word funny here, but you can take it as that. And I hope you enjoyed regardless, and thank you for watching. Subscribed, and bye.